Beneath Iceland's stunning landscapes, a hidden threat stirs, as seismic tremors. And a massive crack signal a potential volcanic eruption that could be Europe's largest in recorded history. What does this mean for Iceland, Europe, and the world? Stay tuned as we dive into the depths of this unfolding crisis. Welcome back to our channel. And today, we're uncovering a dramatic geological event brewing beneath Iceland. With a 100-foot crack emerging and seismic activity escalating, could this be the precursor to a catastrophic volcanic eruption? Join us as we explore the science, history, and potential impact of this alarming development. In recent weeks, the ground beneath Iceland has been quivering with seismic tremors, causing widespread unease among residents. A significant 100-foot crack has emerged, sparking concern not just locally but across Europe. This could potentially foreshadow the largest volcanic eruption the continent has ever seen. Experts are racing against time to understand and mitigate this imminent threat. Iceland's history is rich with volcanic activity. The Vatnajökull eruption in the 10th century was the first recorded incident after human settlement. More recent events, like the Eyjafjallajökull eruption in 2010, which disrupted European air travel, remind us of the ongoing threat. Typically, eruptions occur every 5 years, but since 2021, they've become almost annual. On November 13, 2023, a series of earthquakes led to the evacuation of thousands from Grindavik in southwest Iceland. This is not surprising given Iceland's position on the mid-Atlantic ridge, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates converge. Recent seismic activity, with over 1,000 earthquakes in a single day, has forced authorities to close popular tourist spots and issue evacuation orders. Iceland is one of the most tectonically active places on Earth, described as an emerged part of the ocean floor. This unique location means the country is constantly at risk of volcanic eruptions. Currently, an underground river of magma stretching 15 kilometers is a major concern, leading to mandatory evacuations in Grindavik. The 1783 Laki eruption unleashed clouds of poisonous gases, resulting in widespread famine and the death of half of Iceland's livestock. Such historical events underscore the potential devastation of the current situation. The impact of volcanic ash can be far-reaching, disrupting air travel and releasing harmful gases into the atmosphere. Advanced technologies, including seismic stations and GPS, are crucial in monitoring volcanic activity. These tools help scientists predict eruptions and mitigate their impact. The Volcano Disaster Assistance Program, VDAP, employs cutting-edge technology to provide real-time data and early warnings, playing a vital role in safeguarding communities. The residents of Grindavik have shown remarkable resilience, with swift evacuations and community support systems in place. Efforts to rescue pets and provide shelter to displaced individuals highlight the community's strength in the face of adversity. Despite a recent decrease in seismic activity, the threat remains. Scientists are cautiously optimistic but emphasize that this lull does not necessarily mean a reduced risk. The magma could be moving closer to the surface, indicating an imminent eruption. The recent reduction in seismic activity around Grindavik might seem like a reprieve, but experts are advising caution. The decrease in the number of tremors does not equate to a diminished threat of volcanic activity. This apparent calm could be misleading, as it might simply signify a change in the dynamics of the underground magma movement. Seismic activity, characterized by the shaking of the ground due to sudden releases of energy in the Earth's crust, is often a precursor to volcanic eruptions. These tremors are caused by the movement of magma and tectonic plates beneath the surface. When the frequency and intensity of these tremors drop, it might suggest that the magma is no longer causing the same level of friction and pressure as before. However, this is not necessarily good news. It could indicate that the magma has found a more direct and less obstructed path to the surface, reducing the seismic noise but increasing the risk of an imminent eruption. Scientists are monitoring these changes meticulously. Instruments such as seismographs, GPS stations, and satellite imagery are employed to gather data on the movements and pressures within the Earth. These tools help geologists understand the behavior of the magma chamber and the potential for an eruption. Despite the decrease in seismic activity, other indicators might show that the magma is still on the move, possibly closer to the surface than before. One of the main concerns is the formation of what is known as a magma tunnel. This is a channel through which magma travels as it makes its way to the Earth's crust. If the magma is indeed moving closer to the surface through such a tunnel, the reduced seismic activity could be a result of the tunnel providing a path of least resistance. This reduces the number of tremors but also means that an eruption could occur with little warning once the magma reaches the surface. The importance of historical data in such situations cannot be overstated. By comparing current seismic activity and geological changes with those observed before past eruptions, scientists can better predict the behavior of the volcano. However, even with advanced technology and historical records, predicting volcanic eruptions remains a challenging task. Each volcano has its own unique characteristics and behaviors, and they do not always follow predictable patterns. The situation in Grindavik and the Reykjanes Peninsula, where this activity is centered, is a perfect example of this unpredictability. The region has seen increased volcanic activity since 2021, with eruptions occurring almost annually. This recent trend deviates from the more typical 5-year eruption cycle, indicating a change in the behavior of the volcanoes in this area. The current decrease in seismic activity could either be a temporary lull or a precursor to a more significant event. Moreover, the geophysical conditions in Iceland add another layer of complexity to the situation. Iceland sits on the mid-Atlantic ridge, where the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates meet. This unique geological setting makes it one of the most volcanically active places on Earth. The constant movement of these tectonic plates generates a lot of geological activity, including earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The interplay between these plates and the magma below the surface creates a dynamic and often unpredictable environment. As scientists continue to analyze the data, they are also preparing for various scenarios. An imminent eruption would require quick and decisive action to ensure the safety of the residents and to minimize damage. Evacuation plans, public safety announcements, and continuous monitoring are all part of the preparedness strategy. The Icelandic authorities have a robust emergency response system, honed by previous volcanic events. But the unpredictable nature of these phenomena means they must remain vigilant. The potential impact of a volcanic eruption extends beyond the immediate vicinity of the volcano. Volcanic ash can travel great distances, disrupting air travel and affecting weather patterns. The release of gases such as sulfur dioxide can have significant environmental and health impacts. Therefore, the international community is also keeping a close eye on the situation. The interconnected nature of our world means that an eruption in Iceland could have far-reaching consequences. In conclusion, while the recent decrease in seismic activity around Grindavik might offer a brief respite, it does not eliminate the threat of an eruption. Scientists continue to monitor the situation closely, understanding that the magma's movement could indicate an imminent eruption. The complex geological conditions of Iceland, combined with the unpredictable behavior of its volcanoes, mean that caution and preparedness are essential. The world watches as the ground beneath Iceland's picturesque landscapes continues to hide a potentially catastrophic force, ready to erupt at any moment. The situation in Iceland is a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable power. As scientists and authorities continue to monitor and prepare for a potential eruption, the world watches with bated breath. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Iceland's volcanic crisis. Stay updated for more on this developing story and other significant global events. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay informed. Until next time, stay safe and curious.